Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more action here on a great night of action that we've already had. Clash at the Castle, on the Universe mode, on the JPG channel. And man, what a night, as I already mentioned, that has been. It's been a night of triumphs, and it's been a night of heartbreaks. It's been a night where where superstars have reached their full potential in regards to Bianca Belair finally dethroning the Queen Charlotte Flair. And it's been a night where superstars tried their utmost best and still couldn't get the job done in regards to the match we just saw with Kofi Kingston taking on Gunther, where he was, literally just a hairline away from that ref's hand, reaching down to the mat for the 3 count. But anyways, we're going to move on, and we got to talk about this upcoming match, as we have the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns finally returning to a pay-per-view premier live event and wrestling a match on here. We have yet to really seen Roman Reigns pretty much all of Universe mode, and really the only thing that really brought him out is, ironically, the failure of his cousins, the things that they could not do, which is bring home the Raw Tag Team Championships. So he kind of feels like he has to, if you want something done right, you do it yourself sort of motto. And obviously Roman Reigns is going to think that of all people. But he does not feel like doing it by himself, and he technically can't do it all by himself, considering it's a tag team championship. So he enlisted the help of his cousin, the enforcer of the Bloodlines, Solo Sikoa. And you can't really get a better partner than Solo Sikoa. Roman Reigns, obviously a decorated superstar in his own right, a historic superstar, breaking multiple records. But Solo Sikoa, one of the more intimidating monsters, the more intimidating superstars here in WWE. And these two men together look to finally take those Raw Tag Team Championships away from Gargano and Ciampa, who have held on to them ever since winning them at Money in the Bank back in a few months ago on Universe mode. A match they won those championships after defeating the Usos, and then defeating the Usos one more time, only this time, only that time as permanent as it gets, in a 2 out of 3 falls match. So Roman Reigns had to watch his cousins lose to these guys a total of 3 separate times, and that's not to mention the singles matches that they had together leading up into those tag matches. So the frustration has to be at a boiling point for Roman Reigns, and in fact that is why he personally requested that this match does not be competed under normal tag team rules, where you have to wait on the outside to grab the tag. This is going to be a tornado tag. Roman wants to give him and Solo Sikoa every single opportunity that they could possibly have to take those Raw Tag Team titles tonight. But DIY, Gargano, Ciampa. Gargano is literally called, it says in his song, a rebel heart. He literally says, back in NXT, he was literally referred to as the heart of NXT. And Ciampa, he's the black heart, but still a heart nonetheless, and Ciampa is one tough SOB, that is for sure. Both these men are. I mean, these men know exactly what they're capable of. They've fought each other all around the world. They've also tagged with each other all around the world. So believe me, they know what it takes to get it done here tonight. But look at this. Solo Sikoa with a belly-to-belly, and Roman Reigns spiking Gargano on his head with a DDT. Who is going to walk out with these Raw Tag Team Championships? And who's going to walk away with all the bragging rights, really? I mean, DIY has gotten the better of the Bloodline for the better part of most of the summer. Although, like I said, they were really only facing the Usos. Once Solo Sikoa entered the equation, I mean, he personally did a lot of damage to DIY. And then Roman Reigns rears his head into the equation, and now we have this match. Now we have Roman Reigns, a man who has had one of the longest reigns as world champion ever in WWE, and Solo Sikoa, a man that is very, very feared in the WWE. And look at Roman Reigns. He went high risk, but there's no reward for that. And Ciampa throwing Solo Sikoa into the steel steps. Oh, and a nice back suplex from Ciampa. And now it's Ciampa and Solo Sikoa in the ring as Roman Reigns takes it to Gargano on the outside. And look at this, Solo Sikoa locking in a not a belly-to-belly suplex, a bear hug, I should say. Ciampa's in trouble here. Oh, but he's driving those elbows right into Solo Sikoa's back. And oh, what a jumping knee from Ciampa. And Gargano's back in the ring, but not by choice, by force, really. Oh, what a spinning kick from Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline, dominating the early goings of this match. Roman Reigns going for an early cover. Looking to hop on that jet and get the heck out of Dodge, the heck out of the UK. Roman Reigns not exactly the biggest fan of the UK. The last time he was over here, he was facing one of the UK's most beloved in Drew McIntyre. And did not get a very happy, warm reception that night. And he does not tonight either, because the DIY are some of the more lovable superstars here in WWE. The fans can relate to them. The fans can sympathize with them. But I mean, you don't really need to sympathize with Gargano and Ciampa. These guys are more than willing and more than capable of handling things on their own. And look at this. Sending Solo Sikoa to the outside. And now what's Gargano got planned here? Oh, what a beautiful suicide dive from Gargano. Solo Sikoa's rocked here. Man, I have no idea how I'm going to call the rest of this match and the Hell in a Cell match that is still to come right after this match, and Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. I mean, my voice is just shot, folks. Shot from the night that we've had. That's just how exciting tonight has been and how eventful tonight has been. I mean, tremendous professional wrestling being displayed here tonight, folks. From the first match all the way down to the main event. What a night of action here. And speaking of action, what a discus lariat from Ciampa, getting a 1 count on Roman. And now look at this, spiking Solo Sikoa with the poison Rana. Ciampa's got Roman set up for something, but Roman caught the boot. Oh, and he drives his elbow right into the face, but he did not see Gargano creeping up behind him. And Solo Sikoa chasing after Ciampa. Oh, and a nice super kick from Gargano. And look at Ciampa looking to get destructive. But Solo Sikoa beat him to it. And this might be bad. No, Ciampa was able to slip out the way, luckily. I was going to say that might be bad news for Mr. Ciampa. What a DDT, spiking Solo Sikoa on his head. Oh, but Solo Sikoa comes back with a huge headbutt. And on the opposite side of the ring, Gargano, a big Falcon Arrow on Roman Reigns. Man, Reigns, definitely the ring rust starting to show a lot, really. Look at this. Oh, a Project Ciampa on Solo Sikoa. Could this be it? One. Oh, my goodness. He doesn't even get a 1 count. Oh, and what a chop from Solo Sikoa. Going for a super kick now to the lower midsection of Ciampa. Count of 1. Gets a 1 count. Roman Reigns just hit a Superman punch to Gargano. And now Solo Sikoa's got bad intentions, but Gargano was able to slip out the way. And now Roman Reigns driving those knees into Gargano's midsection. And now look at this. Oh, went for another one, but Gargano was able to slip out the way. And now big DDT spiking Roman Reigns. And a fairy tale ending to Solo Sikoa, and Gargano has him taken out. No, but a count of 2. And look at Gargano. Trips up Roman. He's got the Gargano escape locked in now. The Gargano escape locked in on Roman Reigns. Imagine you make Roman Reigns submit on pay-per-view. Man, what that would do to Gargano's stock here in WWE, and what a huge Samoan drop from Solo Sikoa. Ciampa's there to break it up, though. And now Ciampa taking the fight to Solo Sikoa. These two are the more explosive members of each team. And oh my goodness, I did not even notice Solo Sikoa's face split open here, folks. Reminiscent of the last match that we saw. Look at this. Roman Reigns got the guillotine locked in. But Ciampa once again, finally there to save Gargano. But now Roman Reigns gonna punish Ciampa for sticking his nose in his business, even though technically that's Ciampa's business too. It's his Raw Tag Team Championships being defended here tonight. On the outside, Solo Sikoa squeezing the life out of Gargano. And Ciampa measuring, oh my goodness, measuring Roman Reigns for a beautiful DDT there. And now Ciampa begging Reigns to get up. Oh, and a jumping clothesline to Roman. The beautiful Hurricanrana on the outside. This match is really starting to spill out. And I mean, once that tornado tag implication was announced, obviously you knew that this was not going to be your standard tag team match. As look at this. Ciampa's got Roman up for the fairy tale ending. 1, 2, could this be it? No, Reigns gets the shoulder up. And Gargano fighting off Solo Sikoa. But Solo Sikoa not being no easy task for Gargano, as Ciampa has his hands full with Roman Reigns as well. Look at this. Ciampa was playing possum on Roman. Count of 1, 2. Oh, he almost got him for the 3 count, but Solo Sikoa was able to get there in the nick of time. Oh no, look at this. Oh, he gets the spike. This could be it. Gargano's luckily there. Luckily there. I don't think Ciampa was going to get away from the spike. And another guillotine locked in. And there's Ciampa this time. Man, these guys are really having their backs here tonight. And now look at this. Nothing but bad news for Ciampa. Bad intentions on Roman Reigns' mind. Going for an avalanche Samoan drop. And Solo Sikoa has Gargano taken care of. Ciampa's looking in a bad, bad way right now. And now look at this. Solo Sikoa with the spike. And Solo Sikoa pins Gargano for the 3 count. We have new Raw Tag Team Champions in Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns. And what does this mean for the tag team division going forward? The Usos couldn't get it done. Solo and Roman get it done for the Bloodline. The DIY have been stripped of those tag team championships, and not by choice, by force. By the force of the hand of these 2 dominant men. I don't know if we've ever seen a more dominant team than these 2 become tag team champions. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've kind of all been waiting for here tonight. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton are going to finally settle the score inside the Devil's favorite structure, Hell in a Cell. A match both men have been scarred from. Both men have gone to war in. We talk about Randy Orton inside the Hell in a Cell. He's had matches with future legends like John Cena and Jeff Hardy. And let's not forget The Undertaker. A match that probably took years off of Orton's career, and it's starting to show its ugly head 15 some odd years later. Orton is finally starting to slow down in his career, but not without winning that world championship one more time, that like he did a week before SummerSlam. And Orton was able to slip away from Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, but tonight there is no escaping the American Nightmare inside this nightmarish structure, Hell in a Cell. And we talk about Cody Rhodes' experiences in this structure. Let's go back when Cody was running with Randy Orton. Him and Ted DiBiase faced 2 Hall of Famers in Triple H and Shawn Michaels, D-Generation X inside Hell in a Cell. And not even a few years ago, Cody Rhodes, who can ever forget him entering the Hell in a Cell match against Seth Rollins with a torn pec, completely torn off the bone. Just the courage that takes to continue into that match knowing that you're basically going in there missing a limb, almost. Although not physically missing a limb, but I'm sure it damn well felt like he was missing a limb. And still the performance he was able to put on with one arm inside the cell. Imagine what he's going to do with 2 of them. Imagine what he's going to do to the man that took that championship away from him and stabbed him in the back, a former friend, a former mentor, Randy Orton. But at the same time, we are talking about one of the more sadistic, one of the more evil, one of the more just downright, I don't even know, man, vindictive superstars that we've ever seen. Orton is never shy of tormenting his opponents, never shy of just doing whatever it takes to walk out the other end with his hand raised in victory. And believe me, he will stop at nothing to do exactly the same here tonight. We are getting ready for this main event here tonight, folks. Rhodes, Orton inside the Hell in a Cell. Man, there is no better way to close this feud out than inside this structure. Both men are familiar enough with it to know what they're capable of inside that cell. So it's really just a matter of time. It's a matter of seeing what they're going to do to each other here tonight as the cell is lowering and now there's no escape. Rhodes, Orton, starting up with a lockup ironically, but Orton, gets spiked right on his face, and oh my god, what an elbow. But Rhodes dropping the knee down with a jawbreaker. Oh my goodness, and those rights and lefts definitely landing, and Rhodes coming flying with a forearm. Oh, but Orton caught the fist, but Cody caught his fist, and now back and forth. These two men despise one another. There's no other way that this could end other than inside this cell. Now look at this, Orton looking to chase after Rhodes, and Rhodes was looking to do the same, but Orton once again driving him outside the ring. And look at this, Orton going for a submission hold of all things. You gotta believe, after everything that Orton's put this man through, he wants to do whatever he can to win and get the hell out of Dodge, because the more you stay in there with Cody Rhodes, the worse for wear that you are putting on your career. And believe me, Orton's getting up there in age. He cannot afford to be going, 15, 20 minutes with a guy more younger than him like Rhodes. A guy who really just gets better the more the match progresses. A guy that just runs on the strength of the WWE Universe, and oh my god, what a clothesline into the cage from Rhodes. And now here come the weapons. Rhodes introducing a kendo stick to the match, and Orton trying to get a cheap shot on him, but Rhodes, obviously not his first rodeo with the Viper. And also it pays to have known this man beforehand. Really, this probably gives Rhodes the best advantage heading into this match, heading into a match like Hell in a Cell. The fact that he traveled the roads with this man. No pun intended there. And now a few weapons being added into the match. A kendo stick, a chair, a baseball bat. And both men are extremely capable of using them, and Rhodes feeling the bitter end of a power slam from Orton. And now what's Orton going for here? Going for a powerbomb of sorts. What could he be possibly thinking of? What is he doing here? Oh my god, the strength of Orton and the complete disregard to Cody Rhodes' health. He just rammed him straight into that cell. Rhodes is feeling that, man. Look at that, man. Rhodes is out. And Orton looking to capitalize, but look. Oh, I thought we were going for a crossroads, but just an invert DDT. And now look at this, Orton realizing that Cody Rhodes is definitely feeling the abuse of this match. And Orton's got the gall to taunt Rhodes. But look at Rhodes coming in with the drop kick. Orton didn't even see it coming. Gets a count of one. And now Rhodes firing off shots. And here comes the American Nightmare back into this match. Oh, driving some knees right into the back of Orton. And now look at this. Rhodes looking to even the odds with a chair shot straight to the face. And Orton deserves every last second of this. After everything he's put Rhodes through. Oh my goodness, what a clothesline though. Just when you think you have Orton, I should say, figured out, just when you think you have him right where you want him. And Rhodes somehow find a way back to his feet. And Orton literally beat Rhodes to the punch there. And now look at this, going for an elbow drop of sorts, but Rhodes was able to kind of run away from it. And now, hanging him out to dry, snake eyes on the ropes. And now Randy Orton has a baseball bat. Oh my God. And a few shots of that baseball bat almost put Cody Rhodes' dreams of becoming the champ once again to bed, and Orton wailing with that baseball bat. Could have given this man a concussion, and oh my God, but Cody Rhodes somehow still in the fight. And now look at this, crosses his arm. Oh my God, but Randy Orton was able to slip out. Oh, and a neck breaker almost caught right on that the handlebar of the bat. And no, Orton's going for the punk kick, and he gets it. And I think that split Rhodes open. Could this be it? Count of 1, 2. No. The punk kick ended things at SummerSlam, but it does not end things here tonight. Rhodes still has fight left in him. Oh, but Orton was there to meet him with the vicious bat to the... Oh, but he gets a power slam on Rhodes. And look at this. Look at this. He swings and he misses. Nobody gets the Cody Cutter. Orton didn't even see it coming. 1, 2. No, he gets the shoulder up though. Oh my goodness. That was smooth. That was great from Orton, or I should say Rhodes. And Rhodes got him for the vertebraker, the Cody breaker. The Cody breaker on Orton. 1, 2. No. Almost getting a second wind. And now, yes, take that chair shot. Take that chair and beat him. Beat him down. Beat the devil's horns into his head. Cody Rhodes, months and months of frustration, being let out here, but Orton is going to capitalize on that frustration. Oh, no. A frustrated man is going to be a man that makes mistakes. And oh no, Orton, again! Slamming Rhodes' body into the cell once again. What's Orton going for here? Oh my God, a powerbomb into the cell. I don't think Orton can do that too many more times before we might have our very own jailbreak here, folks. I mean, you've seen what these men have done inside the cell. Imagine if this were to spill outside of the cell. But Cody Rhodes still fighting back after everything Orton has put him through. He's rammed his body into the cage multiple times. But it's that never say die attitude of the American Nightmare. No, he might die right here as the RKO lands. Count of 1, 2. No, he gets the shoulder up at the last second. And I do mean the last second. And look at this. Look at this. Rolls him up. 1. No, he gets the count of 1. Oh, but look at this. Look at this. He comes across on the chair. This is it. This is it. Cody Rhodes is getting his championship back. 1, 2. Oh, my God. Orton gets the shoulder up. You've got to be kidding me. Both men Both men hitting each other with their best shot. And Cody's best shot was on a freaking steel chair. And again, he slams his body into the cage. Oh, but Orton. Huge lariat to Rhodes. And now getting him back in the ring. You gotta believe he thought he had Rhodes with that last RKO. But Rhodes slipping out whatever Orton had planned for him. And now look at this. Oh my goodness, driving his face into that turnbuckle. Oh my God, and Cody Rhodes has nowhere to go, and Orton's wailing on him with a baseball bat. Oh, but Rhodes coming back still. And another crossroads. Another crossroads. But Cody is not going for the cover. Cover that man. It could be it. The crowd are literally screaming one more time, but instead, Rhodes goes for a huge moonsault and lands it too. No, Orton once again getting the shoulder up. And Cody Rhodes at a loss for words. He has no idea what else to do to this man that he has not done yet. Oh, and hanging him out to dry. Hanging Orton out to dry. And now look at this, a beautiful elbow drop. An elbow drop that his dad would be proud of. Mr. Dusty Rhodes. And now Cody Rhodes working over the ankle. And a snake doesn't have feet, but trust me, you cut the feet from under Orton, and he's barely able to stand, and oh my goodness. Both men threw each other with the lariat, and Orton was able to land first, but Rhodes lands a huge disaster kick. Oh my goodness, slamming that chair into his face. And Orton had to take a breather after that. And look at Rhodes putting his body on the line, all in an attempt to injure Orton even more. And now Rhodes is kind of just goading Orton into him. Oh my goodness, slamming his face into the cage, and that's exactly what Orton gets. That is exactly what Orton gets. After doing it to Rhodes so many times. Oh, but Orton gets a dirty elbow to the abdomen. Oh, but Rhodes slipping out the way now. Oh, and driving Orton's face into the steel steps. What a fight. A drag-out fight this has been, folks. And now a table of all things is introduced into this match. A table, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Rhodes has very bad intentions with that table too, believe me. But first, drilling Orton's head into the mat. And that's definitely a nod to his brother Dustin Rhodes, formerly known as Goldust. In the final cut. Oh, but Orton still in this, still fighting. And look at this, a huge brain buster from Rhodes. A huge brain buster lands, spiking Orton right on his head. We know Orton has a bad neck, a bad back, and I believe Cody Rhodes is well aware of that. And believe me, that was a calculated attack from Rhodes, and now finally getting his receipt back, finally busting open Orton like he did to Rhodes earlier on in the match. And now another chair shot lands flush. And all the pent-up anger, all the frustration spilling out in front of our very eyes from Rhodes. Oh my goodness, and landing some huge shots. Huge shots. Oh no. But there's Orton with some shots as well. And now what's Rhodes going for? Oh my goodness, but Orton turned it around. Oh my god. They're out, folks. He just drove Cody Rhodes through the Hell in a Cell wall, and my god, Orton is scaling the cage. Orton is scaling the cage. And Cody Rhodes is game enough to scale the cage with them. Ladies and gentlemen, this match just became out of control. Rhodes, Orton on top of the cage, and Randy hits an RKO on the top of the cage. But there's no pinfalls on the top of the cage. There are no pinfalls on the top of the cage. And Orton just looking to do whatever he can to injure Rhodes, but Rhodes is back on his feet. Rhodes is back on his feet. How the hell is Cody Rhodes back on his feet? Another final cut. And now Rhodes just goading Orton and a power slam. And now what's Cody Rhodes got planned? Oh my goodness, they're so close to the edge. Oh my god, I thought Orton was going to fall off. I thought Orton was going to fall off. And I cannot imagine what that would do for this man. This guy is every bit of 40, 42, maybe a little bit older than that. And Orton was, oh, he went for another RKO. Oh my goodness. They are nearing, but Cody Rhodes, oh my god, the crossroads lands on top of the cage. And what's Rhodes got planned? Rhodes just drove himself through the hole, and Orton is still on the top. What does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? Orton was looking to get back down the cage, but Rhodes looking to take the fight right back up it. And Orton obliges. That's very surprising. Usually Orton would be the one to cower away. But man, like I said, this rivalry had to reach this point, and now Rhodes, oh my god, what does he have planned here? What is he going to do? Oh my god! A powerbomb through the cell. Orton fell every bit of 20 goddamn feet in the air. And Cody Rhodes has the gall to light a table up right afterwards. A flaming table has been introduced into this match, folks. And Rhodes has nothing but bad intentions in his mind. But Rhodes, never mind. The table collapsed. Man, Orton must have a guardian angel watching over him, because that table collapsing is what prevented Orton from seeing hell early. And a spike DDT on that table. Cody Rhodes is out, folks. Cody Rhodes is out cold. Cody Rhodes is out. This could be it. And another RKO hits. Rhodes is out at 1. Orton is beside himself. He does not know what else to do. Driving the elbow into the heart of Rhodes, is that it? Oh my god, Orton survives Hell in a Cell. Orton survives Hell in a Cell and walks out WWE champion. Cody Rhodes, man. He had it. He had it. He had it. Right. He had it. Man. Orton proving to be every bit of the competitor. Every bit of the competitor that everybody praises him to be. Whether you like him, you love him, you hate him. Randy Orton proving why he stands atop the mountain on Monday nights still to this very night. Surviving Hell in a Cell. And man, you gotta feel bad for Cody Rhodes, man. What a trials and tribulations that this guy has been through. It would have been a perfect culmination for him to walk out here tonight as WWE champion, but Orton slips away one more time. And I have no idea how this man is even standing right now after he just fell through that cage. The only thing that I can really chalk it up to, the only excuse that I can really give is pure adrenaline, pure determination to walk out still WWE champion. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible night it has been. What an incredible night here at Clash of the Castle in the UK. The UK fans were treated to an absolutely tremendous, a very special show. And while it did not end in the best way possible, still what a hell of a night we've had. And the next time we are with you, it will be Monday Night Raw. And we're just going to have to find out what is to come. What is next for this guy right here, Randy Orton? What is next for the American Nightmare after quite literally now reaching rock bottom? Where does Cody go from here? Where does Orton go from here? Who steps up to the Tribal Chief and Solo Sikoa with their Raw Tag Team Championships? What does Kenny Omega's fate with the new United States Championship around his waist hold? Find out on the next episode of Monday Night Raw.